Welcome back everyone, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. I'm a bit worn out. I had my first day of grad school after a long hiatus from it, and I've been running on only 4 hours of sleep. But the show must go on, and I went ahead and off-screen setting up my party. Everything's set up there. I'm going to go ahead and equip Kassen with the Sniper Stick. It's a main equipment that gives you plus maximum MP. I have been playing this on my laptop as well, which is a separate save, and I've been seeing a little bit more of the main equipment, and it does have some interesting things. Like there was one that turns all of your attacks into a chance of causing silence, which is pretty interesting. But so far, the early main things you get are pretty meh for the most part. Anyway, besides that, I'm also going to go ahead and go to Nerui's workshop, and I'm going to go ahead and buy a manga meat. Just gonna eat up pretty much all of our money, which we didn't have much money to begin with, because we spent most of the time getting Renezuki killed. Alright, as far as the manga meat is concerned, it is just plus 3 recovery, not that big a deal. It's meat you often find in gag manga, no further explanation necessary. It's not soft, but it stretches out a lot when you bite into it. Cypress Stick, a cypress rod that isn't very thick. It's not very reliable as a blunt weapon, but having a weapon at all gives people courage and a way to fight back against those trying to intimidate them. Alright, I'm not going to worry about equipping the manga meat because it's not important. Because I'm not going to be taking advantage of the recovery. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the first floor. And let's actually, you know, get some stuff done. Let's pull up our map. We got the shortcut over there. We have a few routes we can take, so let's go ahead and knock those out real quick. This is just a circle. I'm just going to go ahead and complete it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For right now, I'm really just going to do some basic exploring and try to get a little bit of money, really. Piece of heart, that gives you max HP. I'll go ahead and equip it to Momiji. The good old thing which you collect 4 of to increase your number of hearts by 1. Make sure that you collect lots of them to get a lot of hearts. That's a Zelda reference, obviously. Alright, everyone's still level 1, so that's kind of meh, but we will make do. Can I just punch you? No. Dark. Yeah, it didn't do much either. Magic Missile? That's a little bit better. The Kuro nuts are going to be a bit of an issue. Anyway, I started at 3% spoils thanks to Renezuki's passive skill that we leveled up. I believe it has less effectiveness when it's when he's out of combat. I think it's halved, but still, it's better than nothing. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh, they went first. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Die. Cool. Alright, let's see if Cursed Arm helps. Oh, cause terror. Booster version 0.8. I have to say, we're doing a lot better with the... well, in this playthrough, I'm doing a lot better with drops. I mean, I didn't get a single drop going through floor 1 pretty much. It was awful. Anyway, booster version 0.8. A booster that lets you go higher when you press jump while midair. If you fall from the ledge and talk to the professor, you get this normal version and bad things will happen later. At least it's easier to master than version 2. If you fall from the ledge and talk to the oh, that's a reference to Cave Story, which is the part that really pissed me off and ended up making me stop playing the game. Essentially, in Cave Story, there's a part you can essentially jump further by taking advantage of the minigun in that game, and you can actually reach areas you usually can't. And there's a ledge you can get to by doing that. But if you don't do that, you can go and talk to the professor, who ends up dying. Spoiler warning: he ends up dying as he gives you these double jump shoes. Now the thing that doesn't make any sense is if you never drop him down that pit, he never dies, which is stupid because that makes no freaking sense. among other issues. So I didn't really like that about K-Sword, and it actually annoyed me enough to make me stop playing it. Which is too bad, because the game isn't that bad, really. Anyway, that takes care of that area. I'll go ahead and say again, I will be exploring every inch, even though this game does reveal everything. Okay, didn't get shocked, that's good. Concentrate. There's not really going to be any swapping, because we don't really... the only other person we have in our party is Reimu and Rinzuki. What are we up against anyway? This one's not too bad. Let's go ahead and concentrate. Concentrate. And Marissa, can you handle this, please? Ooh, well, you almost did. Luckily the attack missed. Let's go ahead and concentrate again, just to go ahead and get our MP topped off. Tanned hide, that's a crafting material. Wow, I've never had this many drops when I went through the first floor on my first time going through it. I'm pretty impressed. Of course, we can't do anything with crafting materials for a while, I believe. What do we got over here? Steadfast ring. This, I believe... I actually can't really remember what it does. Yeah, it gives you resistance to shock. Nothing too special. I'll go ahead and equip it just to have it. Ow. So the monsters do have levels. It actually shows you their levels. It's the same thing for bosses. It's a great way of keeping track of how strong the enemies are compared to you. For the most part, as far as boss fights go, you're always going to be, assuming that you're going to be equal level with the boss requirement, you're always going to be lower level than the monsters, usually. It's not that big of a deal, but it does make them a little tougher. You might notice that the color of the damage is different, depending on who you're attacking with what. A deep, dark red is, means you're hitting their weakness. Okay, and if it's light blue, you're hitting something that they're strong against. If it's just a light red, then they're just neutral to it. Alright, these are locked chests. You can see by the bubble, it has a little key icon. We have one key and there are 3 chests. I know the middle one gives you a bunch of mats. I don't know what the left one does, and I know the right one gives you gear. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one. Yes, we'll go ahead and open it. Biggest sword ever, purple metallic armor, mana flower, symbol of faith. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that gear. Oh yeah, I didn't read about the steadfast ring. A ring that decreases knockback from damage. The game has an excellent system that offers good customization and collecting fun, but it's not present in other titles. Quite a shame. Anyway, biggest sword ever, plus 36% attack. This is essentially a tier 3 attack boost item, which is pretty amazing. Essentially every tier gives you about plus 12% to a stat. The strongest weapon that fires 3 huge waves of unlimited range. You may want to save your money for it at the last stage, but with just the last boss in mind, the Raging Wave Sword's wave trails are most useful. Go ahead and equip it. So now she does even more damage. Purple metallic armor. From the looks of it, it's an armor meant to protect the shoulders and chest, but when worn by a human, it's big enough to cover more. It has a lot of yellow noisy boys on it too. No idea what that's supposed to mean. Go ahead and give that to our tank. Mana flower, plus 36% magic. Yeah, pretty good. We pretty much got all of these things that are tier 3. An accessory created by fusing a nature's gift and a mana potion. Judging from its icon, it's created by just plopping the green flower representing the nature's gift on the mouth of the potion bottle. Alright, so we'll go ahead and give that to Marissa for now. So now she does even more magic damage. And we will give Keen the symbol of faith. Not that it's really that big of a deal. A statue placed within the concave used to open the heart of Hoffman. Screw diplomacy, just force mysterious items on them. That's how a true savior of the world acts. Reimu and Sine could learn from this. Learn from him. Maybe. Alright, so that's all we can get. We can't open these other chests. They are locked. And we don't have any more keys. Okay, that area is revealed. There are lots of little loops, so it's usually pretty easy to navigate and cover ground. Alright. How do we want to handle this? Punch. Tell you what, I will do some ancient history. Well, at least I killed one of them. Yeah. Oh wow, there goes Marissa. Damage. Alright, just die please, thank you. Alright, so Marissa just lost 10 stamina, and she's now out of stamina, so she went back home. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep going though. I'm gonna go ahead and put in Remo. Exploration will be a little bit easier once we level up a little bit. Essentially our cap right now is gonna be level 3, because the first boss is level 3 for the requirement. That little staircase and event over there we can't get to from this floor. We have to go in from the second floor. Eco board. This is a main equip item. When used, it increases a character's equipment mass by 1. It takes 50 to get one character's equipment mass to max. Don't even try to imagine the time it'll take to max it out for your entire party. Go ahead and just give it to our tank for now. Yeah, that single target punch, well worth the effort. Power Bracer. Perfect. We can go ahead and give that to Kasen. This is a tier 1 strength attack item. An item that doubles attack EV gain when equipped. Also, a parent holding it will pass its attack IV to the offspring. A very nice item that greatly reduces unproductive time spent cycling back and forth. I believe that's a Pokemon reference. Just like in Labyrinth of Touhou 1, there's going to be a lot of references, though these ones seem to be a little bit more relatable. Oh, shocked. So her ATV bar went down by half. Alright, let's go ahead and wipe you out. Alright, I'm practically out of MP at this point. But we will press on. I mean, there's really no penalty of death, even though I don't exactly like dying. Manga meat. Okay, so now we have 2 of them. Actually, yeah, I'll go this way first. That's fine. There we go, clear that. Anyway, we're about to get the next shortcut, which is over here. Found some sort of tunnel at the end of this wall. Looks like we can go through the other side. This one's 2-way, so there you go. Alright, Kadama, concentrate. This actually works out rather well for us. Perfect. Alright. If we can just get a little bit more money, we can buy another manga meat. Yes, there's a reason why I'm collecting manga meats. The sooner we get it, the better. Great Tree's Leaf. That's a crafting material, but we're definitely going to hold on to it for a reason. What's that? Ah, that's a boss icon. Boss icon, what's that? It marks any spot which hides something that holds enmity for us. Before we go near them, we should be well prepared for the worst. It also says live something on it. What's that? It says live 3. That's the challenge level. What's that? For example, if we defeat that boss with a party average level of 3 or lower, we'd get some reward out of it. The challenge level boss marks the recommended level for taking the boss on. Basically, if the boss is fought at the challenge level, it will present some challenge to us. Using that icon as an example, fighting the boss at level 3 may be a bit challenging. Fighting the boss at level 4 or 5 will make it quite easy, basically something like that. But if we fight the battle above level 3, then we don't get any rewards, right? That is true, but the reward level is designed to prevent us from mixing up the means in the end, and do things like always grinding and never advancing. By the way, if we already level beyond the challenge level of the boss, we can always level down in the Hakurei Shrine, so that we'd be able to meet the challenge even if we overshot the challenge level. Well, whatever, it is fine. Let's just go to where the icon is already. Every boss has a preset challenge level. If the party's average level is equal or less than it, you can get a random item that boosts MP, TP, skill points, or the like. Challenge level is a bit lower than the recommended level. If your party's composition and status and status makes it hard to win. To win the battle at the challenge level or less, it's better to just give up, level up, and move on. So if your party's not up for the challenge, don't throw yourself against the wall. Just go ahead and level up. That's what it's telling you. Wow, you just beat the snot out of freaking Momiji. Insect's exoskeleton. Oh wow, that worked out rather well. We actually need that. Okay, so that's the boss. That's good for us. Alright, I got enough for one more battle, I believe. Actually, we got enough for a few battles. Let's go ahead and swap in Rinazuki. There we go. How much health? Gonna have to punch the Kuro nut. That kinda worked. Whenever you attack, if you look up to the top left, it'll let you know if you're doing a regular attack or a magic attack. It's always based off your highest stat. Alright, there goes Keen. Let's go ahead and swap in Luigi. Bulletproof armor. That gives you plus defense. Bulletproof armor. Armor that protects an EDF soldier's life. For some reason in the original it increases HP instead of defense. About 2,000 of these will make higher difficulties safer. Actually, I do kind of want that. It's I don't really care about the Steadfast Ring. And I probably won't even bother equipping it, even though shock is a kind of annoying thing to deal with. Anyway, just revealing the map. There's an event here. Oh my. Oh my. Is this who I think it is? Remilia herself. What you doing here? It's not just me. Good day to you. Oh, your gatekeeper ain't looking too chipper. She's only carrying our luggage and leading the way for us. She can easily handle this, isn't that right, Mei Ling? Yes, it's no problem at all. Poor thing. Anyway, you took the maid and gatekeeper with you, huh? What are you doing here then, with them? My, wouldn't our reason be the same as yours? What other business could we have in here? Well, really? You folks are here to solve the incident too? No, of course not. We're here for a picnic, obviously. By those words, that means you people are here to resolve this incident. Considering your group, I suppose it's not very surprising. This kind of fun-looking event doesn't happen very often, yet you're so quick to resolve it. How uncouth. We will have to enjoy our picnic quickly before you resolve this incident. Then, Mei Ling, let's go. Yes. Perfect then. My best regards to you if you meet again. believe that's if we meet again. In the eyes of the Scarlet Devil Mansion's vampire, all this uproar is only worthy of a picnic. If you start thinking of it as a picnic too, you might even start to enjoy our adventure. I just want to go back home. So that's Remilia, and she's with Mei Ling and Sakuya. Unfortunately, she doesn't join us. Because, you know, Remilia is awesome, but such is how it is. I don't know anything about Remilia's stats because I haven't looked them up yet. Let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, you're gonna die, run out of stamina, so it doesn't matter. Go ahead and concentrate. Well, that didn't work that well. Yeah, dodge those attacks. Alright, and since Renezuki's in the front row, he's giving a higher bonus with his skill. So now we've already done 11 consecutive battles, and we're up to 34% bonus to drops. Kind of nice. Definitely adds up. That's fine for the party. Generally, you want to put your characters as far to the left as possible, that way they get their turns faster. I believe that's how it worked in the first game. But that's okay. We're just gonna keep trekking for a bit longer. The bludgeon. It's a decent item. It's all the way over here. A bludgeon created from the trunk of the great tree might have some mysterious power within. The girls thought it too heavy, so they scrapped at it until it was thin enough to work as a staff. Poor bludgeon. Gives you increased attack and defense, as well as some physical affinity and some resistance to shock. Nothing too special, but it's better than nothing. And I don't want to give anything to the other two yet. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that hurts too, and that shock kind of sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and do an AoE. Nature damage. It helped. Let's go ahead and... just in case. Yeah, Renezuki's heal is kind of pathetic. Oh, it can remove status effects though. That's kind of nice. There you go. I'm literally running out of stamina points. Alright, making some progress. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. Oh wow, good job on dodging that attack. Okay, killed you. Fancy seal. Awesome. And we got a power bracer. Awesome. Currently not too helpful, but it's better than nothing. And is this who I think it is? Huh? Oh, it's the red, white, and black, and the black, white. Is that the only way you can remember us? We saw you over that side just some time ago, and we followed you to this area. What are you doing here? Nothing. This amazing thick thing growing all of the sudden seemed kind of cool, so I came to take a look. Oh, but that doesn't matter. I want to ask you something. Do you have any manga meat? What? Manga meat. It's meat attached to a large bone. It's hard to chew on because it stretches so much. I played too much and now I'm hungry. Do you have 3 manga meat with you? You got quite the cheeky attitude, asking us for something and being so rude about it. If you don't want to do it, then fine. I'll go to the human village to look for food. You've got some nerve to declare that you're human-eating ways in front of me. You know I'm really good at exterminating yokai. I didn't say anything about eating humans, no. I just wanted to look for a meal in the village. You sure learned some really shady ways to deceive people. Now, she should be satisfied if we bring her some manga meat. It should be fine to gather them in our free time. And to be honest, I want to prevent unpredictable yokai from going to the village and spreading seeds of discord at all costs too. You're way too nice for your own good, always paying full attention to whatever someone says. It's so easy to take advantage of that kindness. I'm hungry. Fine. We'll look for it. So don't move from here. Yay, thank you. So that's why I'm collecting manga meat. And do I have enough? I do. Let's go ahead and leave the dungeon. I pretty much am out of MP anyway. Alright, so we're back here. Let's go ahead and do some stuff. Mainly, let's go ahead and level up everybody. Bam! Everyone got 2 level ups. Let's go ahead and do our level up bonuses. Reimu, I'm going to be giving her plus mind, because she's just going to be buffing and healing. Marisa's going to get plus magic. Rinazuki is just going to get plus defense, because whatever. Keen's going to get plus defense. You're kind of a tanky buffer. Momuji's going to be our tank for now, so plus defense. And Kasen is going to go straight for attack. Alright, so that's all taken care of. Let's see, special items. Nothing too special. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to... Oops, wrong place. Let's go to Nidori's workshop. Hey, Nidori, in the Great Tree we found something we don't really understand. A material. What's that? I'm asking you because we don't know either. We went ahead and picked it up, but it doesn't do anything special when we were carrying it. Does it have a use? Don't you have someone in your party way more experienced at running an item store than me? So what's it do, bro? Well, even though I have the ability of knowing the name and utility of tools, when I see these kinds of items, all it tells me is that there's no specific use for them. Just like Reimu and Marissa said, it appears to carry some traces of spiritual and magical power, so we may be able to use them to make some useful gear. Never knew Rinazuki had a special ability. Neat. And that's where you come into play. When you talk about making things in Gensokyo, the kappa are the first thing to come to mind. So you want me to find a use for these things, huh? I can't fault your taste in choosing an inventor for these things, though. Oh well, there's no other customers other than you guys anyway, so I have some free time. I'll think about a way to put them to good use, and I'll let you know when that happens. Alright, thanks in advance. So that's the introduction to starting to get the crafting stuff. For now, we can't do it though. Anyway, let's go ahead and buy ourselves one more manga meat. And I'm gonna go ahead and start spending some of our cash, get some character status ups. And I'm going to be dumping my points into Kasen, because Kasen is awesome. We're going to go ahead and up her attack as much as we can. And we'll start upping her speed, and we'll give her a little bit of... Actually, we'll go ahead and give some points to Momiji. Oh wait, her level ups are slower, or more expensive rather. Okay, Kasen, it's all yours. Here, have some defense. And our average level is 3, so we are ready to fight a boss, but we're not going to do that quite yet, because we got a carrot to go pick up. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Anything else I need to do? Let's go ahead and give you the power bracer, that's fine. Here, you can have some extra health. You are pretty much good to go. And yeah, that's about it. Awesome. Go ahead and quickly go to Akiyo's house. Save the game. And I actually need to go ahead and call this a video, so we'll go ahead and do that. I am the Depressed Hero, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. When we come back, we'll go pick up Remilia and then go fight ourselves a boss. See you guys later.